The most dangerous weapon in history isn't a bomb or a virus. It is the control of the calories you need to survive another day. While the world's attention is fixed on the volatility of the stock market and the drama of digital currencies, a much older and more permanent game is being played. A silent land grab of unprecedented proportions is happening right now, involving the most powerful names in the financial elite. They are shifting their wealth from the digital cloud to the physical soil. They understand a truth that most have forgotten. You can survive a market crash, and you can survive a currency collapse, but you cannot survive a controlled food supply. The walls are closing in on the independent farmer, and if the current trend continues, by 2030, the dinner table will be the ultimate site of your total dependence on the state. This strategy was perfected decades ago by Henry Kissinger, who famously remarked, "Control oil and you control nations. Control food and you control the people." For over a century, the Rockefeller Foundation has been at the forefront of the Green Revolution, a movement that successfully replaced traditional, self-sustaining agriculture with a chemical-intensive industrial model. While this increased short-term yields, it created a massive trap. Farmers became dependent on patented seeds, petroleum-based fertilizers, and massive debt to keep their operations running. This transition effectively turned the independent producer into a tenant of the global chemical and banking monopolies. Now, we are entering the final phase of this plan, the elimination of the small farmer entirely. The mechanism of this takeover is a pincer movement of regulation and acquisition. In the Netherlands, Germany, and across the American Midwest, new environmental mandates are being used as a pretext to seize land and shut down independent livestock operations. Under the guise of sustainability and carbon neutrality, the barriers to entry for small-scale farming are becoming insurmountable. As these farmers are squeezed out by rising costs and legal pressure, a new class of nobility is stepping in to buy the remains. Bill Gates has quietly become the largest private owner of farmland in the United States, while investment giants like BlackRock and Vanguard are pouring billions into agricultural technology. They are not buying land to farm it in the traditional sense. They are buying it to control the production of the next generation of food, lab-grown proteins and synthetic alternatives. This is the creation of a food-as-a-service model. Just as software shifted from something you own to something you subscribe to, the elite want to turn nutrition into a subscription service. By controlling the land, the seeds, and the distribution, they can integrate food directly into the social credit systems of the Great Reset. If your carbon footprint is too high or your political compliance is too low, the algorithm can simply adjust your access to the food supply. This isn't about saving the planet. It is about ensuring that no individual can ever be truly self-sufficient. When you cannot grow your own food and you cannot buy it without a digital ID, your submission to the system becomes absolute. To survive the war on farmers, you must reclaim your relationship with the earth before the window of opportunity closes. The ultimate hedge against the Great Reset is not just gold or Bitcoin. It is the ability to produce your own calories or at least have direct local access to those who do. This means supporting local regenerative agriculture, securing heirloom seeds that can be planted year after year, and, if possible, acquiring even a small piece of productive land that exists outside the industrial grid. The system is betting that you will choose convenience over sovereignty until it is too late to choose at all. True freedom begins at the root, and the only way to stay free is to ensure that the hand that feeds you is your own.